So here's how to build a rubric on Canvas. After you've saved your assignment, scroll down to the bottom and click plus rubric. Go ahead and give it a title. I like to make a separate rubric for all of my assignments, so I'm just going to call it the name of this assignment, which is Tout de moi rubric. I'm going to edit the criterion for what you want to grade. So the first thing I'm writing is just project components. I like to give credit to students just for including all of the components that I've asked for. All right, so now we're going to start editing our ratings. So I've already built this rubric in a Google Doc, so I'm just copying and pasting. I like to do that just because I prefer to gather my thoughts in Google than to do it directly on Canvas. You can add a longer description if you like, but since my rating is pretty short, I'm just including the whole thing in the rating title. So they're getting full credit, 20 points, if all the project components are included. Click that plus button there to add another rating. My next one is most project components are included for 15 points. Add that plus button again for the next rating. Half of the components are included for 10 points. And then fewer than half of the project components are included for 5 points. All right, and then for your next criteria, you're going to click plus criterion, new criterion, or you can duplicate the old one if you have just something that's pretty similar. Actually, here I probably could have duplicated, so I didn't have to keep clicking those pluses again. I could have just edited each component. But you'll see when you click that little pencil icon, that's how you edit. And you just do the same thing. Write in your rating or copy and paste, whatever you prefer. Yep, still the same thing. All right, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but once you do the whole thing, you click Create Rubric, and then it is down there at the bottom. Right now I'm in teacher view, but let me switch over to student view so you can see what a student will see. So that's going to be in the top right-hand corner. Go to student view. All right, so students are going to see the rubric down at the bottom of the assignment. So make sure students know where to find this so that they can refer to it as they are working. If you click on rubrics on the left side of the screen, you'll have all of your course rubrics saved there. You can edit them from this page if you'd like. So if you do have a very similar type of assignment that you're doing a lot, like maybe you do a lot of analytical essays, but that just have the same rubric, or maybe it's an AP rubric, you can add them in here and you can just reuse them for all of your assignments. So if I wanted to include a pre-made rubric, something that I had made in the past, I'd go to the bottom of my assignment, click plus rubric, and instead of filling out all the criteria like I did before, I'm going to click find rubric, click on the class that I created it in, click on the rubric that I want, scroll down and click use this rubric. And that is how you build a rubric in Canvas.